Very exciting clash between the Rwanda Emerging and the Central Rhinos. Ended in a bit of controversy, but nonetheless, the Central Rhinos remain unbeaten after winning by 2 runs. And this afternoon, they make a couple of changes to their team. The first time we are seeing Asim Mohammed, popularly known as half man in the match, in the tournament, and he's out to open here with Anas Beg. First runs on board for the Central Rhinos off the blade of Asimwe. The Western Bulls cleans him up. Kakaire Godfrey. I don't know where Asimwe was trying to hit that ball, but went across the line on a full delivery. The first time he has had a crack in the tournament, and he hasn't utilized it at all. He goes for only 2 runs. The Central Rhinos losing their first wicket. Western Bulls picking up their first, the captain Godfrey Kakaire. The Central Rhinos now 2 for 1. My name is Dennis Musali, and I'm still here with Lennon Kangume. A hint of swing on that one. Very good shape on it. Disturbs the stumps there. Beautiful delivery from Kakaire. Lennon, what did you make of that second game? I'm sure some people had lunch grudgingly. Yeah, but I'm sure they still have the super force to make up for it.
Yes, you're right, Dennis. Right from the captain of the Rwanda Emerging side in his post-match interview, said he clearly stated that the number of balls were less in the last over, but the umpires cleared the air that it was actually right. It was just a misscoring, probably, but still, kudos to the efforts from the Central Rhinos for bagging that one late into the home. It was a brilliant effort, like their captain said. It was a team effort to take the game home.
Yeah, very true. Conrad Obama, the new batter for the Central Rhinos, and he joins Anas Beg.
Conrad has had a couple of innings in this tournament, but hasn't shown that he can deliver. Get off the mark with a flick. Just a firm push there to the mid-wicket area. Good for Kakaire, the captain. I think he has picked a wicket in each of the innings he has played. So disappointing that he has not yet been, he's yet to be on the winning side of any game in this tournament. Anas Beg gets off the mark with a single. Quick one to extra cover. Yes, as Dennis had stated earlier, these afternoon games are dead rubber. But I know that the coaches will want more, especially from the Western coach, want these boys to go away with a win, which is an uphill task for such a team. Again, a Central Rhinos. Batting beautifully from Romama Conrad, taking things slow at this early stage of the game. Just good fine singles. That's the end of the first over, and the score is 6 for 1. action in Ginger, the second game actually ended the Nile Leopards beating the Eastern Buffaloes by 7 wickets, getting their teams the third win of the tournament, marking their spot on top of Group A of the Ginger at the Ginger Cricket Oval. Over covers region there, the fielders had a chase behind the ball, but the ball won that race. Score is 10 for 1. Oh, pass through the keeper's gloves. They will just get a couple of buys. Should have done better there, but Conrad wanted to nick it back to get one down here at the length. Just misses everything. From Camberley. They have to reduce the extras. These are run getters in this game. In this Central RHINOS team, they are run getters. If you can even have room to offer them wides, it's not a good thing. Let's play square leg of the wicket for a single from Wama Conrad. The fans here at Lugogo want to see another cameo from Anas Beg, who did lit on the scoreboard in their first match of the day, but is looking to make amends in their second game against the Western Bulls, who have looked to conceive more than they could offer.
Ephraim Kambale from the Shell End. I don't know how much inspiration the Western Bulls have for this particular game, but because it's more or less a dead rubber. Even if they tear the leather off the ball, they will not be able to qualify for the Super Fours. But you can see at least they've rung the changes. There are a couple of new boys in the team, so everyone in the squad at least has gotten an opportunity.
Yes, and I know it's an experience one should take home. Doesn't stop here. There is a lot of cricket to play in the later years of their lives. It's just the beginning, and they should take heart to learn from what they did wrong. Probably they will do better in the upcoming tournament. As you can see there on the screen, Conrad has looked to play that short thrice in this innings, but ball is just getting past him. Wants to direct it to the third man.
Tries to go big there, Conrad. And that should go all the way. 6 runs. Conrad Rubama getting his second opportunity in the tournament and making very good use of it.
Yes, that was overpitched. Just has to stand tall, get to it and pick it up all the way for 6. That's a good shot. Commanding shot.
The ball to shape away from the batter. It's from the reaction of Kakaire, you could see
Credit, it's a big platform for most players here. Probably some have never reached this platform like me, and thankfully to the BATBALL X, it gives this platform to young players probably who will never make it there to the national team. But if you could come here, probably in your last year in high school, could get a club here. There are very many clubs looking for young talented players.
struck powerfully. The umpire had to take cover. Conrad Rubwama on the charge. Ephraim Kambale 2 full, and that one is dispatched to the side screen.
Full right into the slot, just hits it over the umpire. There's no safe cricket than that, hitting straight to the screen.
The safest place always hit a cricket ball because there are no fielders allowed in that area. Good cricket there from Conrad. Picks up a single off the final ball. Picks up a single after hitting a boundary. Consistently moving at least 10 runs every over. The Central Rhinos have the highest score in the tournament of 141. And those runs came up against the Western Bulls. What's one?
Now the BATBALL logo is gone. You see his logo there. Suckers are idiot. Now they have implemented it.
What's one? No talk back here. Call over to
Call about it too. Let's see. Should I hit? Should I hit there?
As long as it doesn't hit. Remember, we are talking.
Done. Thank you. Young man since 17, same as you.
Struck hard there by Anas Beg. They'll get a single.
Surprisingly, Anas Beg hasn't been the aggressor. Rama Conrad is the one getting more of the runs.
Yeah, usually it is Anas who's the aggressor. This time he's taken a back seat and allowed Conrad to do most of the balls of the hitting. 39 for 1 after 4.2 overs. 10 over game. BATBALL X final day of the group games. The top two sides will qualify for the Super Fours, but we already know those two sides, Central Rhinos and the Rwanda Emerging Team. And from the Group A action in Jinja, the Nile Leopards and the Eastern Buffaloes will also be joining the Super Fours. The Super Fours will start from the 18th to the 20th here at the Lugogo Cricket Oval, and that action will be very, very entertaining. Tomorrow the teams will take a break and we'll be back on Friday with more cricket here from the Logogo Cricket Oval. BATBALL creating pathways for young players to play cricket. They've created a lot of opportunities for the young ones to play. And in partnership with Uganda Cricket, started with the BATBALL Open events last year in November in the regions. Goes big again, Conrad. This time gets under the ball and you'll have to just play fetch into the Ginger Road. Goes with the traffic to Ginger.
Very, very strong shot there for Wama. Just tried, moved a couple of feet in front and just lashed out the bat to the ball. Gave it a good elevation. Was no chance. But I had to call for a new ball actually. We brought in. That went out of the park.
Tentative appeal, but given Anas Beg trying to work the ball to the leg side and is unfortunately trapped LBW by Asimwe. Looked like Asimwe wasn't very sure. Yeah, very good decision there by the umpire. Pitched in line, but Asimwe didn't look sure that he had gotten his man.
Yeah, but good dumping from Ivan Sajabi.
Yeah, very good decision there from Sajabi. Nesbeg will have to go, unfortunately.
The Nile Leopards in Ginger setting a high score. Right now they are 94 for 1 after 8 overs. Probably they will be looking to get to 100 plus runs.
What's wrong? Sanitary again. Man juice is that. What's wrong? Masayansi one wants to take out to car. Gajja negavako. Katika tuse.
Run Tendo, the new bowler from the Shell End. Ochaya Ahmed Amir, the new batter for the Central Rhinos. Oh, what a good throw. I think Conrad was struggling to make ground if it had hit directly. Oh, the footwear there gifting a boundary to the Central Rhinos. The fielder losing his footing when he had just gotten to the ball.
Yeah.
3 extra runs gifted because that looked like an easy one.
But I had covered the ground properly.
Look at the replay, really. Shot didn't deserve a boundary. Fielder had done well to get to the ball, but then his footing let him down at the last minute. Full toss outside of stump, a gift. And that will run away for another 4 back-to-back boundaries for the Central Rhinos and Amir. The 50 also comes up, 57 for 2.
Yeah, the full toss wide of just flighted there. Hit between there, the covers and extra covers fielders. Just have to get that ball. That missed everything. The bat, the stumps, and the wicket keeper. They will take a bye. He had a go at it. Miro Chaya. 11 off 6. There, Wama Conrad hits it for 4. Big energy. Save your legs. Looking in fine touch today. Can't see. Still wide off. Goes down the wicket. Just hits over the fielders who are in the circle. Really, it hasn't been great bowling from the Western Bulls. Should give themselves a chance, at least something to take away from home. Score is 62 for 2 after 6 overs. Asime Blair comes in for his final over.
Central Rhinos very, very consistent. 10 runs every over, 62 for 2 after 6 overs. Hey, Conrad wants a strike, man. He's been given an opportunity and he wants to utilize it very well. He's 34 from 19. We're going to see a half century in the Group A games. In the Group B games in Kampala, there was a half century in Jinja yesterday. Hassan Bagaga of the Nile Leopards scoring 58.
Yes, the highest score actually is from the captain from Central Rhinos against the Western Bulls. 45 runs. Yesterday he bagged a couple of man of match awards. Should be proud of himself.
Backs away Conrad, gave himself enough room but didn't find the gap. Hit the ball straight to the fielder. Short ball, hit me ball, and Conrad does the rest. He'll get to 38. Very, very poor delivery there from Asime Blair.
first innings at the Ginger SS Cricket over has actually ended. The Nine Leopards have actually set 117 for 2. Is Mlongo Paul top scoring with 44 runs off 26 balls, and Mwanguzi Timothy 31 off 18 balls. Skies it up. There is a fielder here. Grab take. Good take by the fielder there in the long on region. The Western Bulls. It's Christabel who has actually taken the catch. Good take there. Score is now 69 for 2.
Christabel Anetwe settles himself. It wasn't an easy catch. The ball was in the air for some time. Conrad Ruamasu trying to power the ball over the ropes. Christabel did the right thing. First things first, get to the ball very quickly, settle yourself under it, and he takes a good catch. Good inning there from Conrad. Christopher Kidega comes in to bat. Comes in to bat for the Central Rhinos.
Yeah, Chidega gets off the mark with a single. Didn't time it well, but he'll get away with that. That's the end of the 7th over. The score is 71 for 3.
Changing the bowling for the Western Bulls. 70 for 3 after 7 overs. 10 runs per over. They've been very, very consistent. Luasa Abdul Karim comes into the attack. A very, very good fielding effort. Body and soul there from the fielder. Because there was no one behind him that was sure they're going to run away for 4 if they had beaten him.
You could see the fielders are trying to cheer him up so that he could get behind the ball.
Not a clean connection there from the Christopher Kidega. Kidega, out of the 3 games that the Central Rhinos have played, he's picked up 2 Player of the Match awards. This time there will be no chasing that. Beats the infield and will run away for 4.
Oh, good shot there through the mid wicket. just belted through the fielders, could do nothing about it. To the medical tent. Chidega, who's the second run getter in the tournament, is 78 runs. Chet looks to get more. The star player one of the star players in the tournament, or you would say that players to watch out for.
I think Kidega has been really a very good leader of the team. He's led from the front, and in their first game today, when they needed someone to step up in that final over, he took the ball himself and was able to come up with the goods, helping his team win by 2 runs.
Yes.
Kidega is trying to hit in that mid-wicket region. I don't know why they don't put a fielder there instead of having someone up front. This is a time when you try and defend so that you don't concede so many runs. That would be a 1 bounce for Kidega. That doesn't even go for power, just uses the pace of the ball and hips it over deep square leg. Abdul Karim was expensive over for him. 82 for 3 after 8 overs.
Very good from Chidega. That was a very good connection. Ball pitch shot. His body just timed it well and nicely to run down for 4.
The call was chance for a run out because the ball was hard to run to his side, the wrong side. And by the time he put in a throw, the running was good enough. Trying to go big, doesn't anticipate the ball well, the fielder. And that should run away for 4. The outfield very, very electric. Asimwe Paul, the bowler.
Chayamil looking in fine shape, getting the runs. Goes gone. Good take by Christabel, his second of the day. Gets out the captain for Central Rhinos just when he has just got 12 of 6.
Wicket there for Asimwe Paul. Good catch from Christabel Arinitwe. Right there in the slot. Good for hitting. Just never got the height, the distance over Christabel, who takes a second catch of the game, and a good one at that, to remove the captain. 89 for 4 after 8.4 overs.
Musa Majid's first innings in with the bat. Coach, I think, had thought he should bring him to fill the bat with the ball ahead of the Super 4 overs. Gets off the mark with a single. Cow corner look to go big. Just have to say we'll have to just settle for one.
Chance for a run out. The throw wayward. They nearly gave each other a bad call, trying to run off a misfield. They always tell you never run off a misfield. Good over there from Asema Paul. 10 for 1.
Wasa Abdul Karim comes in for his second spell. Was expensive in the first. Look to bowl the last over, probably to limit the Central Rhinos from making to 100 runs. That's hit hard by Ochaya Amir for 1. Another coach for Central Rhinos wants them to get beyond that 100 mark in order to look competitive for their upcoming rivals in the Super 4. Look for 2. Quick running. Yeah, grounded. Running between the wickets there between Musa Majid and Ochaya Amir. Musa Majid making all his intentions clear about every delivery.
The weather quickly changing around the Lugogo Cricket Oval. Starting to look like we'll have a late shower or drizzle. But for now, we are into the final over of the match. 95 for 2 situation for the Central Rhinos. Scored 141 yesterday against the Western Bulls, but I don't think they will get there today. I'm wondering why the Central Rhinos decided to send Musa Majid up the order. We haven't seen him batting at all throughout the whole tournament.
I think the coach, what I think the coach Sharma wants to do is to make some of the tail enders feel the bat in order to prepare for their upcoming challenges, which won't be easy, because he has to prepare for all those situations where it will come to those situations where he will need runs from his bowlers. But that's a very good call from Musa Majid, taking 3 from that ball just as they require now to make it to the 100 mark, which they are yet to do so far in the tournament.
Good over there, much better over there from Luasa to finish off the things, to finish off proceedings. 99 for 4 is how the Central Rhinos will finish. 100 from 60 balls will be the requirement for the Western Bulls when we come back for the second innings. back for the second innings of the game. A 100 runs is what is required from the Western Bulls if they are going to win the game against the Central Rhinos. Namidala Shafiq with ball in hand from the Ginger Road end. Lack of awareness there leads to the first wicket. First fall of the wicket here for the Western Bulls. Tumusime not quick to go back into his crease. Good awareness from the wicketkeeper who just wipes off the bails. Doesn't even have to wipe off the bails. But underarm throw and he gets Tumusime caught out of his crease. The Western Bulls losing their wicket for cheap. Their first wicket cheaply.
There you can see on your screen, just shadowing into the short time he tried to get back, the bails were off and he knew it in his mind. Very, very good awareness from Ochaya Amir, the Central Rhinos wicket keeper. Shouts of appeal there from the Central Rhinos for an LBW against Ephraim Kavambe, but that pitched outside leg, so there was no chance for them. Those are extras. A wide plus 2 runs.
Second wicket there, bells up. Second wicket for the Central Rhinos. Namidala Shafiq cleans up Ephraim Kambare. 4 for 2, the Western Bulls. Can see the beautiful delivery there from Namidala. Some shape on it. Ball ricochets off the pads onto the stumps. The second wicket going down here for the Western Bulls, and they are in all sorts of trouble trying to chase down 100 runs.
Namidala Shafiq there having a proper spell. Far pick 2 in the over. It's his first innings in this tournament. It's proving, shows the depth the Central Rhinos have this tournament. It's wide. It's another wide from Namidala Shafiq, trying to find his line. Yes, shouts of appeal there from the Central Rhinos. They end up probably losing a wicket through a run out. The Western Bulls are all over the place. Very, very poor cricket from them.
Yeah, very true, Lennon. Kakaire Godfrey, he was trying to appeal for an LB decision, but then again the partner on the other end didn't seem very interested in the running. Simple run out, and like you've mentioned, poor cricket here from the Western Bulls. They have shown a lack of awareness. Christabel Abenitwe is the new batter for the Western Bulls.
The other side, second innings commenced. The Northern Elephants are in a chase of 118 runs. Right now, after 5.5 overs, they are at 42 for 1. Kakaire, the movement in the captain, has come deep into the innings, probably to to have a go at it, but still the first over. That one is short hard, strike hard by Kakaire. Was looking to go over the bowler, but Musa Majid was there to collect. They will only have to get one. That's the end of the first over, which has been really dominated by the Central Rhinos. The score is 7-3. Amid Munigwa is the new bowler who will come in for his first spell. Actually bowled well in the first game for the Central Rhinos today, managing to pick 2 wickets against the Rwanda emerging side. Starts off the over with a wide. That's a wide and the keeper misses it. The ball runs down for 4. Can see there. There's already 6 extras in the bank for the Western Bulls, without even him bowling a single delivery in the over. The captain not happy with that, as you can see on your screen, trying to tell his bowler to find his line. That's hit high. Oh, short. Musa Majid will collect that. They will only take a single. Oh. Managed to get a single off that. Share. Yeah, in the gully position. Score is still 16-3 after 1.3 overs. That's a clean shot onto the banks near the shell end. Good pick up there from Geoffrey Kakaire, showing us what he can do.
Hamid Munigwa taking the punishment, was in the slot but came out of the sweet spot of the bat and deposited onto the bunker here around Lugogo. Hit hard again, goes very quickly to Musa Majid, who does well to keep it to just a single. We're yet to see a captain's knock here from Kakaire.
Yes, you're
It's
right.
been
Dennis.
flattering to deceive.
That's another good shot from Arena to Christabel. It's a 4. It's punched over the fielders, over the top of the fielders. You can see there. Waited for it on the bounce and just threw the bat at it. Yields a 4. This has been one of the most expensive overs of the tournament. It's actually gone for 20. Score. That's the end of the second over, and the score is 27 for 3. Musa Majid, who usually opens the bowling for the Central Bulls, has been called into the attack right here in the third over after poor displays between the opening bowlers for the Central Rhinos. Just settle for one there. Geoffrey Kakaire on strike. As Dennis has said, he's yet to hit a captain's knock.
I mean, the other captains have really been impressive in this particular Group B tournament. Kidega and Isaiah Niyomugabo. Swing and a miss. Good bowling there from Majid. Some tidy pace on that one.
Known around Lugogo as Uncle P.
Why is he known as Uncle P?
I'm not sure.
It's because it's Musa Majid, so I'm wondering where the P is coming from. I don't know why Kakari was taking that run. We're just in the second over. We're just in the second over. Very, very unnecessary.
Oh, that's so wide. I think it was Christabel called, and it was way through half of the crease, so Kakaire just took. Grounded. There was a chance of a run out, but the umpire said Kakaire was there, so that will be not that will not be a run out. Score is 30 for 3. Not bad batting, but no, of course the Central Rhinos have given too much away of extras. Now they are looking to United Christabel take holding also responsibility, helping the captain to get the runs for the team. Leg buys. Back up there from the captain. Chance of a run out. Yeah. Just didn't expect it to bounce. Went with the bounce and hit on the pad. Tried to get him the other side before he could reach there. That missed all 3 stumps. It's a good shot. Good shot. One of the longest we've had. Shot of the day from Geoffrey Kakaire. It's two big ones. One is dropped the other side of the tennis courts. Very good shot. Pick up. Geoffrey Kakaire. That's more of like it. Was a short boy. Just stood tall and took it on. Just watched there as soared the air all the way for 6. That leads the score to 38-3. But that has been better batting from Geoffrey Kakaire. Change of bowler from the shell end. So Obi Yunis will come in. Asime Blair, the new man in. Geoffrey Kakaile, who had showed that he would get going. Trapped leg before wicket. It's a very disappointing tournament for him. It's a dot ball for Obi Yunis. Not much to do. For an uphill task like this. Good shot there to split the fielders there. One chasing, one look glaring at it as it sails through. Very good shot from Christabel. See there, Conrad. That's too far from him. Score is now 42-4 after 3.2 overs. Oh, swing and a miss. Christabel, that kept low. Probably so Obi cut off some speed from the ball. Not bad of a run rate. Only problems that so many wickets lost. It's hit over the fielders. One bounce, 4 runs. Very good shot there from Naito Christabel, taking matters into his own hands. Length ball punished over the fielders for 4. And that's the end of the Christabel Arinweitwe, who had a couple of boundaries in this over and raised our hopes high. Just leaves it in the air there in the 30 and is cleaned up by Onas Beg there, who doesn't regularly drop. Score is 46 for 5 after 3.5 overs. See there. Just cuts off some speed from it. I think it meets the top of the bat there. Misses the power spot. A quick single there from Kule Jonathan, the new man in. That will be the end of the 4th over. Score is 47 for 5. Asime Yakubu coming for his first spell of the tournament. Try to spin the ball, probably clean, get things going as quickly as possible. He has a slip in. Oh, dropped there by the man placed in slips there. They will manage only a double. But that was a big chance there, as you can see. It's a wide ball. The batsman went for it. That should be an easy catch for anyone. Doesn't need to be that you're a slip maestro. Coming from right round the wicket there, hit. Have some legs behind it, but the ball wins. That's a 4. Brings up the 50 run mark for the Western Bulls, the first in the tournament for them. At least an achievement for them. It's wide still. The batsman just had a wide and full swing at it there. Hit over the fielders. Ends up to a 4. Score is 53 for a loss of 5. That's hit. Well fielded by Shafiq there in the covers region. But Western Bulls will only get a single. Oh, misses everything. Rolls to the keeper. There's no big turn there. You could see the ball just went directly to the keeper. Ball is not actually doing anything. Just watch and play. Hit back to the ball. A great athleticism there to defend his bowling there. Asimwe. Get a single there. Fielding down there from the captain. Trying to get two. That will be the end of the fifth over. And the score is 54 for 5. News from the Ginger Cricket SS Oval. The Group A action, the Nile Leopards against the Northern Elephants. The Northern Elephants are actually at 64 for 7, 9.1 overs, still requiring 54 runs in 5 balls. Balidawak Ali comes back into action. The captain delayed to give him the ball, probably to give chance to other bowlers, bring about their confidence, but the captain wants this game to get done and dusted. Probably it will be the first collision there. Between Anas Beg and Balidawa Ali.
Yeah, different networks here from Anas Beg and Balidawa Ali. Skya, Balidawa had every right to go for it, but at least Anas had called for it. So he should have trusted his partner. His partner's call. Instead, they got in each other's way. Balidawa, the leading wicket taker so far with 8 scalps.
Would have been 9 for the previous ball. Just dropped. And that's another run out. Kule goes for 8. Caught shot behind the crease. Good throw from Sohobi Yunis to Ochaya Mir. See there. Wanted a quick single. Covers. Good underarm throw. It was actually Asimwe Yakub. Very good fielding there. You'll have to just settle for 8. The Western Bulls are now 56 for 5.
I don't know if the Western Bulls were aware, but they were keeping up with the run rate. Close to 10 runs every over. The problem for them is the wicket column. They've lost very many wickets now, 56 for 6. But in terms of run rate, they were doing very well.
Yes, you're right. But the Central Rhinos in the first 2 overs gave away a lot of extras, close to 15 extras. So could be that the extras would have contributed a lot to also the total run score. Course runs off the bat, they're also still lacking, still in this inning. Shouts of appeal. Umpire say, oh, the umpire raises the finger after a long time of asking. And that's his first scalp in this innings. Balidawa Ali, a happy man. Not many had considered, actually, I think, to be one of the leading cricket takers in this tournament. Because see there right before your screen. There was no chance. Hit the back leg pad.
Yeah, umpire there took his time, but the right call again. Luasa, the man who has to go.
Bowler misses to defend his bowling. They get a quick single there. Tunjire off the mark. That shot to mid off to mid on. Sorry. Oh, that's a wide. So wide. Oh, clean ball there by Balidawa Ali on his last ball of the over. The celebration for Shaheen Shah Afridi comes out. Has 2 victims in the over. There. The batsman has to walk off even before troubling the scorers. You see there, great release there. Good technique there. Left arm off ducks. Young man walking like a king. The score is 56 for 8. Very disappointing tournament for the Western Bulls, who will have to go back to tomorrow. Get out of the camp probably, as the Kampala hosts the top 2 from the Group A, and then Leopards top the group in Jinja. Asimwe Ahmed coming from the Jinja Road end for his second spell, looking to get things starting for him in terms of wickets. Oh. Defending there. Get no run. Shot there. Yield a single for Ntunjire. slightly over pitched there. Oh, no shot offered. He just let it go to the keeper. Oh, ball kept low. Oh, another one. Sime bowling quick to finish off his over. Oh, misses everything. To get a bye. The keeper will have to get tight in the upcoming matches. Those are not good runs to give away. Extras. Okay. But we'll summarize the over. Very good over indeed from Asimwe in his second spell, just conceding only 1 run. But that marks the end of the 7th over, and the score for the Western Bulls is 60-8. Who still require 40 runs from 18 balls. Balidawa Ali comes back from the shell end for his second spell. Probably the captain doesn't want to take any nonsense. He wants to take them all the wickets. So he's going to his attack bowler. Shouts of catch it, and yes, the catch is taken down there by the captain, Christopher Chidega. Really incredible bowling from this young lad, Balidawa Ali. Everything he touches is gold. Pitched right to the slot. I think there is bad movement, but there is backtracking from his captain, Chidega. It's a very technique many can't do. We've seen those catches being dropped where it needs you to backtrack from the fielder. Balidawa Ali already has 3 wickets in this innings. Needs to beat his best he had yesterday, 4 wickets. Right now, having a total of 11 wickets in 4 innings. Leading the top wicket takers. And I reckon a big gap between the first and second wicket takers. A difference of like 6 wickets or 7. Surely, this has also been put in the bank by the Central RHINOS. Sime Paul coming it as the last man to finish off business. Let's get stuff going. Good ball. That's hit high in the air. And another. Oh, the captain drops. The captain dropped that one. But I think it hit the groin. And Balidawa Ali offering there the flight, forcing the batsman to take him on. Oh, went past there and hit the groin. Get the feeling of misses that. Balidawa Ali, everything he bowls is gold. Great young man. That's a single, full toss. Not dispatched properly. To yield a single, score is 62 for 9. The Central Rhinos just need one wicket to close off the innings. Over the top there, the fielders had come close there. They will take a couple there. They are playing over there, the extra cover fielder who had come in there. Probably it's a 4, the umpire, but I didn't think he touched the rope. Oh, and it's 4 wickets down there. The other batsman not happy, but the bowling for Balidawa Ali, who seemed to walk off like injured, probably it won't affect him in the upcoming tight matches. But there it is.